right, everybody. How the heck are you? Las Cruces, good seeing you. Ruben, you're not first, but you're not last. Bandit, Rick, everybody, cheers. It's Wednesday. It's New Comic Day. Let's get into it. What's up, Eternal Road? So yeah, same as always, worst to best. That way you have to stick around to the end to see if I actually like stuff. Yeah, okay. So, confession. I never read any, cheers. I never read any of the original, Umbrella Academy. I watched the show. I like the first season anyways. I have not seen the second yet. I enjoyed the show. This just didn't do much for me. I don't know. Slotted up, howdy, Eric. Yeah. Welcome, Joe. Yeah, you're at the beginning, so I'm at the bitching session of things. These are the comics I didn't like so much. This is fine, I guess. I mean, whatever. You can see where it all like influences the show and everything, and probably vice versa. And I don't know, I just didn't care. All right, and this one, I really wanted to like this. I like the idea of it. Macho, good seeing you. Slim, good seeing you. This has potential. First issue, it's by what's his face, Max Bemis, who's in some bands. I don't know. I'm old. He writes some stuff too. This is sort of like if a regular guy were dead and told to go and in like purgatory and told to go become the Punisher in alternate timelines. It's an interesting premise. The art just didn't do it for me, and surprisingly enough, there's a cliffhanger twist at the end. Maybe I'll pick it up and trade, but I just don't care enough to buy it monthly. So there is that. All right, next. There's nothing wrong with this, but it's not what I was expecting. Granted, I did no research at all. I saw it on the shelf. I saw it was new. I saw it had a cool cover, so I picked it up. I thought it might be a prologue to the Immortal Hulk or something, and it sort of is. It's a reprint issue, wrapped in some fancy art at the beginning and the end, but it's a reprint. Spoilers: Bruce Banner has daddy issues. So there, I just saved you what, $7? No, $5. Only $5. I saved you $5. It was a bargain. All right, moving on. The new Iron Man. Okay, you might not have heard this one before. It's an original concept. Iron Man is going back to the basics. He's stripping it all down. God damn it! Seriously, and I swear, every first issue, that's what Iron Man has to do is back to the basics. What's up, Jamie? Yeah, so back to the basics. Except this time there's fake social media scrolling in it, and it annoys Iron Man. I mean, don't get me wrong. Social media annoys everybody, except for YouTube. YouTube's amazing. But, whatever. This book, it's fine. It's gorgeous. It's just nothing. You could predict who the villain was a mile away. And not the sub-villain, but the new villain. And, yeah. I just don't care enough, I guess. So, speaking of, all right, this is a little bit better, finally, but this is the Amazing Spider-Man, The Sins of Norman Osborn. This should have just been the next issue of Spider-Man. But I think Nick Spencer has a serious timing issue or a serious issue with this story arc where everything's just spread way up. Yeah, words they are hard. All right, so yeah, Spider-Man. It's all spread out way too much. This arc, it should have been a 3-issue arc at most, but this Sin Eater thing is going on for freaking ever. And while it's a little interesting, it's just condense it, make something happen. Sins of Norman Osborn. Guess what? Green Goblin's coming back. Woo! And I'm going to go on a real big limb here and guess it'll be an issue 850. And maybe we'll finally figure out what the hell Kindred is. And if not, goodbye, Amazing Spider-Man, because, oh, holy heck. I normally like Nick's writing, but, oh, does it drag. I mean, this is a little less draggy, and you get some of the other side characters and stuff in there, but it's get to the point already. So, all right, I'm focusing on the red dot behind me. My painting, oh, yeah, sorry, it's stoplight man and stop sign. All right. This is one of 9 billion covers for Detective 1027. It's fine. This is like about the stack of things where everything starts to get fine. It's a couple of good little short stories about Detective Comics. The best ones are kind of the ones that like relate to how Batman's influenced other characters and stuff, as opposed to just telling a random little Batman story. But artwork's pretty decent. Pick it up if you want. I don't think there's nothing that's going to like blow your mind, and there's nothing essential to it. There's not going to be any grand revelations you get out of it. No new characters, no nothing like that. So if you like one of the covers, buy one of those covers. I got a feeling it'll probably be worth less than what you paid for it in about 3 months. I could be wrong. I am a lot. But if you're buying things to spec on it, don't get this one. If you're buying it to read because you love Batman, yeah, pick it up. It's fine. All right. Getting better. Yeah, we're getting better. Okay. Do I want? Yeah, we're going to split this up a little bit. All right. Hickman, X-Men, Confusion. There we go. I read the last issue. I'm not reading like Excalibur or Hellions or X-Force or Extermination or whatever the hell. There's way too many X books. Just like the 90s, there's way too many damn X books. Like, give me X-Men and maybe X Factor. That's all there really should be, in my humble opinion. But I'm cranky. And that's my dog barking, if you can hear him. He's cranky, too. He wants to go out, but he'll live. That's it. I like Hickman. Like, I don't mind being confused by him. Like this is sort of like a back issue reimagining. Like, you learn more about the history of mutants and alternate worlds. It's very Hickman-y. You know, even this character, it just screams Hickman-y. Favorite Batman villain? I'll get to that at the end of it all. Tabias, what's up, man? Yeah, I mean, it's a vague villain who maybe villain, maybe hero, whose purposes are indeterminate at this point, and it'll lead into X of Swords or 10 of Swords or whatever it's going to actually be called. So it's not horrible. I kind of liked it. Art's gorgeous. All right, speaking of tie-ins, but this one I actually enjoyed a bit better. Who'd have thought I really liked Bobo the Chimp or whatever, the detective? I don't know. I'm kind of playing catch up here and just diving on into this. But New Justice League, you can sort of tell they're going to wipe the slate, and it sort of seems like they're going to be having the New Justice League team be a little bit more B-lister instead of A-lister, which is fine because I think A-listers are kind of dull. Like, if you know, the traditional Justice League team, while classic, it just kind of gets boring. And I think this is going to like have a little bit, hopefully have a few different characters in there and like, you know, a little bit different approach. So again, great art, ties into death metal or doom metal or one of the metal-y things. And the Detective Chimp is in it. He's about as cranky as I am, so I like it. Joe, yeah, I think Average Will is I think we might be doing an auction on Average Will's channel on Sunday. Favorite Batman villain? That's a tough one. I would probably say the Riddler, but we'll see. I don't know. I like the Batman has a good rogue gallery. It's hard to pick. Back to Hickman. Yeah, this is the Giant Size X Storm number 1, whatever the hell it's called. This sort of ties into the Phantom X one that came out a couple weeks ago, and I liked it. I like Phantom X. I like Storm. She's got the technovirus, so they call in like technoviral experts, like what's his face Cypher and Warlock from back in the old New Mutant days. I've not read. There's a long gap in my knowledge, so I didn't know who the other one of the characters was here. I didn't really need to, but it's an entertaining read, and again, it's really well written and it's enjoyable, and yeah, I like it. I'd say pick this one up. I wouldn't collect all of the. I wouldn't bother collecting all the covers unless you're really into them. You know they're going to come up with a collected edition or something, and I don't think they're going to like raise the value of things immensely if you're in it just to flip it or whatever. Nothing wrong with that, but like I just don't think it's going to happen. So, all right, Batman 99, Joker War Part 4000. Joker's actually in this one a little bit, which is kind of fun because he hasn't been in a couple of the Joker War books. And I like this cover a lot. I mean, it's a great cover. This guy's in the book, but not for nearly long enough. I was hoping to be more of like, what the hell's up with Clown Killer? It's not. It's a filler issue. I mean, we're just like September seems to be filler month for a lot of these. Like where they're waiting until October. October must be like the sweeps month or something of comics because we're going to hit issue 100 on here, issue 850 of Spider-Man, and they're going to wrap this one up, and then I hope Clown Killer, they either address him a little more, or he like comes off the sidelines and interacts a little bit with like some of the major characters at some point. If not, they should just give his own title where he just goes around and beats up people. He can be like the Punisher in a spiky helmet and stuff. So I'd read it. New computer. Will's getting fancy. What's up, Chubby? How you doing, man? Okay, so the top three, I could probably interchange any of these three. They're all pretty enjoyable. Floor, this is like, again, kind of not necessarily a filler issue, but like new story arc, a little bit of a breather. Not quite as grand of stakes, but it does have Beta Ray Bill, and that's all I need in a comic. And it's still Donny Cates. I know some people hate him, but a lot of people hate a lot of things. I hate a lot of things like Trump signs and the world. But other than that, yeah, I'd say get this book. It's fun. It's the interior art's a guest artist. It's what's his face, Aaron Cooter, gorgeous, and it's sort of like they're having a bromance get back together because Beta Ray Bill and Thor had a throwdown a couple issues ago, and now they're reconciling. And the B plot is kind of interesting too. It involves Mjolnir, or is what's his face, Economics and Comics calls it Meow Meow. And it wouldn't be a Donny Cates book without a first appearance. So somewhere in this book, without spoiling too much, is a first appearance. But there is in every single issue of Donny Cates. So which order are these? Okay, these are probably both tied, but like wrapping it up here as far as the books of the week. Seven Secrets #2. Oh boy. Okay, Seven Secrets 1 I thought was really good. This is much better. It's the story, you sort of learn more of the backstory of like what's going on and like who might be the main character, and it's kind of, it reminds me in a strange way of like mixing Saga and the new Kirkman series Firepower. It's not necessarily either of those things, but it has hints of both. And I'm looking forward to seeing where this adventure takes us. Like there's 7 secrets, and there's 7 carriers of the secrets in briefcases, and then there's 7 protectors of the secrets that partner up and pair along, and then you get the new character who gets trained by the secrets and the partners and stuff. And it has the premise of being a really fun tale, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where it goes. So that's either #2 or like 1A, 1B. And finally, yeah, this is my book of the week. It's Stillwater, and it's not probably any surprise. If you watched any other videos, it's a popular book this week, and for good reason. Zdarsky, like the guy that, near as I can tell, broke into comics illustrating sex criminals, is one heck of a writer, and he tells an entertaining story. And like this is, without giving away a lot of spoilers, it's in all the distribution stuff, and it's been in previews forever. This guy whose basically life is a country song. He loses his job, loses his girlfriend, probably about to lose his apartment. Gets a mysterious thing in the mail to go visit this town from what looks like it might be a Nigerian prince scam of like, hey, you just inherited a lot of money. He gets to town, and they find out that people don't die in this town. And then there's a twist at the end. But like, it's the telling of the story, and like the art. Actually, art kind of reminds me of Chris Samney at his best too. It's like, I can't remember who the artist is actually. Ramon Perez. Yeah, great, simple. Doesn't overdo it in the line work. Great at action stuff. Really good storytelling artist. If you like the storytelling art, this guy's for you. If you're into the 90s Jim Lee and McFarlane stuff, probably not. But I'd still say give this book a whirl. It is. Yeah. It has the potential to be something special, I think. And I could easily see it being one of them there spec books, like like Netflix or somebody else could pretty easily, thus far, translate this into something kind of cool. So there we have it. The Stillwater comics had 2 little rub spots on the spine. Hope everyone else has better luck in the condition. Yeah, I mean, I didn't look. I mean, there probably is. I don't buy every single book of Super Burglar with the intention of like slabbing it and stuff. I mean, I try and take care of my comics. I try and like pick out the best ones. But when you're grabbing them off the rack and stuff, I just kind of allow for some of that. And I just, like, it's the nature of disposable media, which is all this is. It's still pretty cheaply printed and still kind of life. So anyways, What's up, Hack? And yeah, what about you guys? I'm gonna see if I can never remember how to get over to YouTube chat for my own video, so you're gonna have to deal with me. Sorry, the video's choppy. It's StreamYard. StreamYard's been a nightmare for the past couple of weeks. Like, ask anybody. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, so it is what it is. Jeremy, good seeing you. Is it any clearer at all, or is it a hot mess? If it's a hot mess, I'll just call it a day on this one and try for something better next time and maybe record my next video instead. So anyways, leave a comment. Let me know. I'm just going to drink some whiskey. Yeah. Okay. Looks good to you, Jamie? All right. All right. Macho. Well, that's all right. You can probably buy some more. All right. Chubby is good. All right. So Slim, so maybe it's on your end. I don't know. Or maybe it was choppy and it's better now. Okay. Yeah, it's not. I'm doing an HDMI card and I'm trying to get it to 1080p, but like the card I bought was a $25 card because I don't have $400 for an HDMI capture card, so it's not going to be 1080p. Sorry. It's better than my webcam. Apple webcams suck as far as streaming goes. So yeah, all right, thanks, Joe. Yeah, all right. What is everybody else's pick of the week? Yeah, I mean, delayed because of fires. Oh yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah, that's rough. I used to live in Seattle, and I can't imagine. I mean, it's just the air quality and everything else. I'm empathetic, and I gender reveal parties and humanity and drinking. Oh, okay. The movement when it showed books. All right, I'll try and slow down for it or whatever. I mean, you can still hear me, I guess, and find out the books on your own. So, yeah, Stillwater was great. I liked it. What book is on your hunt list that you want but I can't get? Okay, this is a sort of new one, but I don't know if you guys have heard of a birthday book. And I know it's not the most original concept, but it's a book that came out in the month and year you were born. And like you just sort of pick one and chase after it, I guess. And for me, that would be this is going to give away how damn old I am, but it'd be the Ghost Rider 1 from 1973. First cameo, Son of Satan, great cover. And I kind of want that book, but I really can't afford it. So I did. Thanks, Chubby. I did manage to just win a raw Star Wars 1 in a raffle that should be on its way. So that was on my chase list. I probably still want to get like a nice high quality slab of that. And I've got a lot. I mean, I got random things I'm chasing after. Werewolf by Night 32 is on my list. I kind of like the stranger characters. Like I'd like to get what is it? I can't think. 2001 number 8. Is that the first appearance of Machine Man? I think so. I mean, there's some random ones. I just, I like some of the more oddball keys. Like, don't get me wrong. I would love Amazing Fantasy 15 or Hulk 181, but like the keys I'm actually chasing after are not that. Like I wouldn't mind the first appearance of Doctor Strange. I wouldn't mind first Miracle Man, stuff like that. So worst place to buy a mystery box from? Oh boy, Polka Dot Man. Heck yeah, I actually want the Polka Dot Man. That's Detective Comics 300. And can I stop winning stuff? Well, am I going to slab and sell the Star Wars? It depends on what it looks like when I get it. Eternal Rogue, I'm not sure. Super Burger Lord, you're dead to me. Not really. Worst place to buy a mystery box one. There's two. And I'm sure which one of them is. Torpedo Comics. They're awful. And I don't. Maybe they've improved. Don't care. I'll never give another dime again. And the other one is David Adams Card World. Same thing. You just don't get your value. They're a lump of shit. Part of my language. Actually, not part of my language. I don't. Seriously, they are. They're awful. Don't waste your money. I did. And so if you get anything out of this video, it's to like not buy crap from them. Go give your money to like a good Instagrammer. Locksmith Comics does a pretty good Instagram one. Grant's Comics, if you want a large volume of books, does a pretty good one. But like, I'd much rather talk about the good ones than the bad ones. The bad ones, I just get more mad than I drink more. So yeah. James, what's up, man? How you doing? Tom and Jerry? I don't know what Tom and Jerry is. That's pretty cool. Sounds cool though. Is it a Tom and Jerry ripoff? But that Spider-Man booth, I don't mind. Like, they're their own beast, and like I know some people don't like them, and you end up with a crap load of variants. But oh, what the heck! All right, how many people do we have watching here? I can't tell. Screw it. All right, I was gonna do this on a different night, but like, here's kind of why. Here's why I like that Spider-Man booth. And I'll open this up for y'all right now because what the heck? Oh, I already did that. All right, you don't have to see me risk me cutting my hand off, which is good. So that's Spider-Man booth. This is 2 mystery boxes in here that I know of. Plus, look, I got bubble wrap. Who doesn't love bubble wrap? So, and we'll get to this later. This is one of the reasons why I love that Spider-Man booth. And so I'll do that last because it'll build anticipation. 14. All right. Well, then 14. If you want to slog through this, feel free. Not if you want to get out of here, I get it. But these are the 2 newest that Spider-Man booth boxes I picked up, and there's a little something in that slab too. Or oops, spoilers. All right. So yeah, I'll put that down. But here's what we're looking at from the latest round of boxes. So all right, Adam Hughes cover of Fantastic Four. Again, it's Dan Slott. You couldn't pay me not to keep reading that title, but it's a cool cover, Virgin cover. You know to ignore the prices on these books, right? Like that Spider-Man booth, they're a little optimistic on some of them, but hang on. This one I don't know, but if anyone knows what that one is, let me know. I mean, it's the Manga X-Men #1, direct edition from Marvel Imports. It might not be anything, but it's a cool cover, and I've never seen it before, so I'm not complaining. It's not the SM 300, I'll tell you that much. All right, Guardians of the Galaxy, direct edition, Secret Invasion #5. I think this is just another one of these their throw-in books, but that's okay. Oh, look, an X-Force variant. Who is this? Is it not Adam Hughes again? Whatever. All right, here's the thing. I'm not doing any research while I'm doing this live, so if you know what this is, tell me. Let me know. But, trade edition. And, all right, Amazing Mary Jane, #1 variant. So, not the bestest box. Not the worst. As far as the box itself goes. And another one. I tend to buy 2 because if you buy 2, you get free shipping. And, yeah, I've never won a grand prize, like an actual, like one of their twice-a-week grand prizes, and I've never won one. So I would love to, but, oh, hey, yeah, all right. Cal New, I'm guessing that's Excalibur. I can't, whatever. All right, another manga or Marvel import. So I'm guessing these are throw-ins and not worth a whole lot. And I'm guessing I got like boxes that were sitting next to each other. All right. My Superior box has not shipped yet. So what do we got here? That's a Carnage thing at least. So, Spider-Man #36. Okay, this is Maximum Carnage Part 8. So that's not worth. All right. Yeah, okay. Captain Marvel, I think. Another variant I don't know. I don't care. Let's just get through this last one. And I've gotten like 4 of these in different, like trade and or Virgin variants. This one actually sells for about what it's worth for whatever reason. So there you go. That's these boxes. I know. Shut up, James. I mean, don't shut up. Your opinion's valid, but I get they're boring. These boxes themselves were kind of boring, but I did get a poker chip. You need that Carnage cover? All right, we can talk. I'm not putting it up for 99-cent auction, Jeremy. You're robbing blind on eBay. Hit me up on Instagram, and we can chat. If you want to buy something directly from me, just, shoot me a DM. It's easier. Then I don't have to try and pull things down and deal with it after auctions are over and all that nonsense. So, all right. So this is one of my Instamonday wins. This is my latest win from them. I've won like 3 times. And again, this book itself is probably not that spectacular in and of itself. You know, everyone on the planet has one, but it's the full gatefold X-Men 1, and it's signed by Claremont and Jim Lee. So it's a fairly pricey book. And yeah, I know, James. Hopefully this woke you up at least a little. But yeah, that was my Insta Monday win from them. So, I mean, it offsets the cost of the box as easily. And you know, I've hit enough of these prizes that like I don't complain when I don't get them. You know, the great hits in the $30 boxes. I think the $30. I mean, I'm sure I can make my money back flipping those books on eBay or in auctions or whatever. And this is icing on the cake. Very nice icing on the cake. So there you go. That's kind of probably about it for tonight. I'm going kind of long. Yeah, mystery boxes are kind of raffles. The nice thing about that Spider-Man booth is you get a chance at the grand. I still would have had a chance at the grand prize. And then, like, if you order on the Mondays during their Insta Mondays, you get chances at a couple other, like, medium prizes that are better than a lot of other box companies' grand prizes. So, all right. Tobias, Joe M., James Willie. Oh, boy. Animali Comics. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Eternal Rogue, Slim Comics, Chubby, Jamie. All right, everybody. Yeah, if I didn't say hi to you, I apologize. But thank you for stopping in. Thanks for watching. And, you know, like usual, don't be a dick. Or don't be too much of a dick. You can be a little bit of a dick. Sometimes you got to be a little bit of a dick. But, you know, don't be that much of a dick. So, yeah.